crazy. Look at the Ouija board. This is nonsense. Oh, yeah. What the
Unfortunately, I couldn't locate an original source for this next video, but based on what I was able to gather, the footage was recorded by security cameras inside an abandoned pachinko arcade in Nagano, Japan. It's believed that the ghost of a young girl is frequently seen within this deserted arcade. The CCTV footage appears to show a police officer responding after an alarm inside the abandoned building was triggered by something unknown. What happens next is truly chilling. A figure that looks like a young girl can be seen trailing behind the officer, yet he seems completely unaware and hears nothing. As the policeman turns around to leave, the girl suddenly appears crouching close by. Since there is no verified source, we may never truly know what happened, leaving the footage unexplained. According to a woman named Elizabeth, her dad had been bedridden for 14 years after battling cancer for most of his life. When he finally received the incredible news that his cancer had gone into remission, he was ecstatic, so much so that he decided to celebrate by taking his motorcycle out for a ride. Tragically, that ride ended in a wreck. In the days after his passing, Elizabeth began noticing strange occurrences around her home, most of them centered around one particular room. One night, while she was asleep on the couch, she was jolted awake by the unmistakable sound of heavy footsteps coming from that very room. As she opened her eyes, she saw a dark shadow moving toward her, but when she blinked, the figure vanished and the house went silent. Sometime later, her front door camera detected motion and captured something bizarre. Moments after the recording begins, a white mist-like anomaly appears in the window. It seemed to peek out from behind the edge before drifting downward and disappearing entirely. Oddly enough, that window leads directly to the same room where all the activity has been happening. Elizabeth isn't sure what to believe, but whatever's happening in her home has left her with far more questions than answers. A group of friends are enjoying themselves in Torreon, Mexico, when they decide to ride a very popular tourist attraction known as the Cristo de la Noa cable car. The cable car offers stunning views of the city as it carries tourists up the mountain and across the streets of Torreon. With such an incredible bird's-eye view of the city, the friends naturally decide to record a video to capture the moment. However, what happens during this particular ride is deeply unsettling.
Saludos a Robert que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo, amigo? Sí. Está transmitiendo. ¿Quién está gritando? ¡Oh! ¿Qué se siente sola? ¿Sí oyeron una niña que se siente sola? No.
What sounds like the terrified scream of a little girl can be heard, and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from. After the video was shared on Facebook, many stunned viewers believe they can hear the girl saying, quote, "Get me out of here, I feel alone." Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, so if you do, let me know what you think she's saying in the comments below. Did the group unknowingly capture a paranormal event on camera? You decide.
Papá me tiene. ¿Quién está ahorita?
In a small town in Brazil, residents began hearing loud banging and metallic noises after midnight coming from an old church that is no longer visited. Curious about the sounds, several people stepped outside with their phones to investigate, capturing a strange scene that night which quickly went viral.
Essa igreja aqui, ó, tem alguma coisa batendo na porta aqui, não tem nada ali dentro. Muito louco. Rapaz.
As you can see, it looks as if someone on the other side is desperately trying to force them open. However, there is no one present. The inside is completely empty, and because the doors are made of glass, it is obvious that there is not a single person on the other side. Many people have attempted to find a logical explanation. Some mention the wind, others suggest air currents or changes in pressure. But none of those explanations seem valid, because the movement is not smooth at all, but quite the opposite. It appears frantic, deliberate, almost as if something unseen is striking from inside, trying to break free. The most disturbing part is that, according to the nearest neighbors, this is not the first time incidents like this have occurred. They say that strange happenings have taken place in this church for years. Faceless shadows have reportedly been seen walking through the halls exactly at midnight, shadows not seeking forgiveness. But souls instead. Could it be that this church, for some unknown reason, was abandoned by God, left to be overtaken by demonic forces? Tell me what you think. On the TikTok account named El Path Wrong 78, some disgusting videos were shared last year. Actually, this TikToker owns a car yard in San Diego, Mexico. One day, a damaged Audi came to his yard, which had an accident and a person died in it. The car had a lot of dents and it was badly damaged. At that time, he was making a video of it and telling people that something happened in that place that they will never be able to forget. See for yourself.
Como ven, miren, aquí estoy solo. Aquí estoy solo viendo los carros. Ah, cabrón, oigo ruido. ¿Qué pedo aquí? Ah, su chingada madre. ¿Y este güey que me viene siguiendo o qué? Shh, párate, cabrón. ¿A dónde vas? Pues ¿quién chingado viene manejando a este carro o qué? La persona se mató. Ahí tiene unos cuantos agujeros arriba. De adentro pues no tiene nada, está todo, ya tiene, creo tiene como casi 5 años. Ya van para 5 años que el carro está aquí. Siempre lo han querido apachurrar, por eso tiene esas X. ¿Sí ven esas cruces? Lo han querido apachurrar, pero como tiene muchas cosas buenas todavía. Tiene los switches, el volante. Los asientos todavía están... no les quiero enseñar mucho porque ya me borraron un video. Pues sí, así está el carrito. De aquí del De aquí del interior está... Ay, güey. Se quiso menear solo. Agárralo. Espérate. Oh, tu chingada madre. Pinche susto me sacaste, man. ¿Qué pasó aquí? Raza, el carro ya se quiere ir solo. Ya me voy, ya son las 6:59. Ya casi falta poco para oscurecer y aquí estoy solo y ya me está dando miedo. Ahí nos vemos, ya luego les enseño más de este carrito. Y no, pues aquí el terreno no está ni de bajada. Adiós.
A strange incident happened when a damaged car suddenly started moving on its own. The scariest part was that nobody was inside the car, and it was not even in a condition to move automatically. After this incident, the owner became extremely scared. He believed that it might be the spirit of the person who had died in that car accident. Because of this fear, he decided to discard the car from his yard. But what happened after that was even more terrifying. Watch till the end.
इसके बाद भी ये अजीब इंसिडेंट्स यही नहीं रुके। एक कार यार्ड मैकेनिक जब उसी कार पे काम कर रहा था तब फिर से कुछ अजीब घटा।
Buenos días, feliz sábado. Miren, ya compré la luz izquierda del Audi LED. El día está medio feo hoy. Hoy sábado amaneció medio mal. Vamos a poner la lucecita aquí.
The door of Darcilus's car shut by itself. Now it is clear that this activity goes beyond logic. But what is your opinion on these incidents? Comment below. A new video was posted on Reddit by the user True Cryptozoology, and it's hard to tell whether what we're seeing is paranormal or something else entirely. In the footage, a man is walking through a forest when he captures something truly strange. Watch closely. Look closely at the shadow hiding behind the tree. At first, it appears to be nothing more than a tree branch, but moments later it seems to move and then completely disappear behind the tree. There's no clear explanation for what this could be. Is it clever editing, a trick of light and shadow, or something beyond our imagination, something paranormal? You decide. Join us on a hair-raising journey as a man experiences unexplainable poltergeist activity in his new home. One night when he's home alone, he starts to hear noises in his kitchen. Watch closely as the ordinary turns extraordinary and share your thoughts in the comments.
Right, okay, well, that was a glass. Thank you, I think. At least it didn't break. Thank you for that too, but can you do something on camera, please? Throw something small and cheap. Come on, do something, please. Thank you. Something over here. Oh, it was this lid. Just flip the lid over. Yes, I know what it's like to flip your lid. You make me flip my lid. Right, crazy noises coming from the cutlery drawer. Oh. Right, okay, well, that was a glass. Thank you, I think. At least it didn't break. Thank you for that too, but can you do something on camera, please? Throw something small and cheap. Come on, do something, please. Thank you. Something over here. Oh, it was this lid. Just flip the lid over. Yes, I know what it's like to flip your lid. You make me flip my lid. Right, crazy noises coming from the cutlery drawer. Oh. Right, okay, well, that was a glass. Thank you, I think. At least it didn't break. Thank you for that too, but can you do something on...
You can see here, when he enters the kitchen, all the drawers are open. Suddenly, a glass falls on its own. No one is there. After that, a lid flies into the air and crashes down violently. This is extremely bizarre. What do you think? Comment below. In Pennsylvania, Jorge Cruz was preparing dinner when an unexpected disturbance caught his attention. The attic door began shaking violently as if something was trying to force its way out. Gathering his courage, he approached and stepped inside. What he experienced in the attic left him completely terrified.
Oh, what is that? What? What the f is that? Where's my keys? Hold on. This shit cannot be real. Yo, anybody in there? Ow! What the fuck is that? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking. There's nothing in here, nothing out of that. This is crazy. Look at the Ouija board. This is nonsense. Oh! Oh! What the f? Oh! 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 Oh!
The instant Jorge Cruz entered the attic, a loud bang echoed through the space, causing him to drop his camera in fear. Seconds later, the lights began flickering on and off, heightening his terror. Panicked, he rushed out of the attic. Many viewers believe this disturbing event is connected to the Ouija board placed in the center of the attic. That night, shaken by what happened, Jorge chose to stay at a friend's house. The next day, he returned home, but what he saw after coming back was far more chilling than he ever expected.
There's gotta be something. There was something back over here, something. What the f was that? What the f was that? Oh, f. Oh, f. Holy f. Holy f. Oh, f. Holy shit. Holy crap. Oh, fuck. I'm like having a meltdown. I'm running out of oxygen. Oh, God damn. I gotta get out of here.
After returning home, Jorge saw objects moving by themselves and doors slamming shut violently. That was the breaking point. Jorge had enough and chose to leave the house forever. Whatever was haunting that house made it clear it didn't want him there.
I gotta get out of here. Oh, fuck. Shit.
A recent video on the Supernatural YouTube channel has drawn the attention of countless viewers. The person who uploaded it describes a string of eerie events in their home, from objects moving mysteriously to their 3-year-old child interacting with unseen friends. In a strange twist, they learned that these events were not limited to inside the house. After getting a motion alert, they checked their phone and were shocked by what they saw. In a bizarre moment, a patio chair began leaning backward unnaturally, balancing on only 2 legs. Suddenly, as if tugged by invisible hands, the chair was dragged across the patio. With no one present who could explain this sudden movement, it appears a ghostly presence may have developed a strong dislike for that particular lawn chair. This video was posted on Reddit, and it quickly caught people's attention because of how scary it is. In the video, a woman is working late at night on her computer. She suddenly notices something strange happening in her kitchen.
Hey guys, it's just me and Lucy up here. I was just listening to music. I was on the laptop, and we're hearing something in the kitchen. Holy... Come on, Lou. Come on. Hello? Hello?
The kitchen cabinets begin to open on their own. She looks shocked and confused. She explains that there is nobody in the room and that no one could be opening the cabinets. The movement looks slow and natural, which makes the moment even more unsettling. Some people believe this could be real paranormal activity, while others think the video might be edited or staged. Personally, I don't think it is edited, but the truth is hard to know for sure. Now it's up to you to decide. Is this real evidence of something paranormal or just a very clever trick? Want some ghosts on camera? Or there's some creepy videos that you would like me to include in the next video? Email me at scarycamyt@gmail.com.